have one flying across the top of my head, forget it.
Okay, how's buddy? We're doing Tracy's birthday, but she doesn't really know we're doing this, so we're just gonna take the lap in, and we'll go. You'll see my son Willie there and Tracy's mother. So let's see what happens, guys.
I said to him, I said,
And the culture
"Hi."
today too is about rabies.
I said, Ty, do you understand that you're not supposed to put out cat food at night?
Okay, we're live.
What do you mean?
We're live.
Oh,
We're streaming
He
through
says-
YouTube right now.
huh.
You want a beer, Willie?
But he says to me, well, what do you mean? I said, well, to be honest. You little bastard. I said, to be honest,
Oh, don't worry.
They will attack you.
Guys.
Yeah,
don't put out food for
there's
them.
always more than one.
Oh, yeah. I
I'd say
said-
see them during the day, don't go near them.
Yeah.
90% they got rabies.
Oh,
Well-
Hate Love's already on.
I-
Hello. Say hi.
Hello,
Hi.
everybody.
Here, Willie.
I know
So how's everybody doing? Or how are you doing, whoever's on there? Hate,
next
love.
to
hate, love, nothing. I always wondered about that title.
And they had this huge.
It
where
took
they
me a while to
dumped
figure out it was
cutting-
cartoon
cross-cutting
pictures of a
everything off.
couple
And
girls.
there was stuff. And
I never really had my
I'm
reading
going,
glasses when I was looking.
there's rats and stuff in there. And raccoons in there.
Well, how you doing?
Well, they ripped it all out. They found out there was raccoons and stuff in there.
Oh, Mom's telling stories.
Hmm?
Mom's telling stories.
I got enough.
Go ahead.
No, I'm finished now. That was into that raccoon. Let me tell you.
With like six
See, you did it
raccoons
again.
all down in my backyard. Had a big piece of PVC.
These silly
pipe,
bottles, as soon as they
trees,
take a drink,
Yeah.
they
poke them out of the tree.
start
they fall
steering
down,
or
And then
spilling.
they run back up and just keep poking them out. They kept digging through my garbage cans.
Yeah.
Did you see my sweetie there? She sure is pretty. Oh, we got more people coming on here. Hey, Josh. How you doing, man? Haven't heard from you in a long time. Geez, good to see you, buddy. She's 51, but she looks like she's, well, when I look at her, she looks like
21.
a 16-year-old girl I fell in love with. It all started with a little kiss, friends.
She had gray hair then too, though.
Yes, she did. I didn't give her any of them gray hair, believe me.
I'm getting something in my beard. Hold on my beard, wipe one.
Don't do that.
Well, it's
because
nice people are joining us. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
I pull them out, they throw it up in my
That's
beard.
very good.
Yeah.
On the sides.
Oh, you use Grecian
White.
formula.
Did you-
White.
Did any of you guys see
Grecian formula.
Dawn's dedication to my sweetie today?
The
I'm
blonde-
good, thanks,
the blonde
Dan,
hair's
for
gonna hide
asking.
a little bit.
Hey,
Yeah.
buddy.
Sides, you can see 'em.
I get.
It's not much-
It's getting crazy out there, eh?
in the
but-
eyebrows.
not much-
We're pretty good here in this
Well,
this
thank
little
you,
town.
darling.
Isn't she pretty? She hardly ever wears a dress, you know that. She never dresses up. Hardly
Because
ever.
I'm not a lady.
Yeah, she's a lady, guaranteed she's a lady. But she doesn't dress up. Actually, she doesn't spend any money on clothes. Actually, all the fancy clothes she's got most of her life, I fucking bought her. Because she just doesn't like to spend money on that stuff, I guess. That's what it is. Well,
Friends in the family.
Oh, man.
she's cheap. That's what it is.
So much money.
No, we are
What is it?
Scottish.
I don't know where you get it from. I hate it.
We are Scottish and Dutch.
Hey,
The two
I just wear
worst
something
ones.
a few times.
I prefer naked, so I don't
Give it
really
to one
care,
of the
right?
little friends. Buy something.
Oh yeah, I gotta remember, I gotta keep putting my glass on. I can't see jack shit.
I know, Amanda. We had like,
Let's stay happy.
did you ever come to my house in Black Mountain?
Well, of course we're happy.
No,
No, I don't.
Jesus Christ.
I know Dad came to the condo, but
Sir, birthday suit is the best suit. You got it, buddy.
and massive bedroom had like two big
Right?
closets in. Amanda ended up moving all her stuff into the.
Well, actually, this is the first time you guys, last time when we did my birthday, we shot my office, but this is like kind of like, this is Mama's living room. I don't really get much say in there. Actually, if you can see that picture in the back there, that Spanish dancing lady, that was in my grandma's house when I was just a young kid. And
Yeah, if you're not doing it,
whenever I used to stay there, I slept on the couch, and I was always staring at that lady. And if you look at that lady, she kind of shaped and looks like my wife. So maybe that was ingrained in my brain.
I have one.
You know?
I don't really think she has them.
Did you know that, Sheila?
No, I didn't realize that.
That I always stared at when I was a kid sleeping in my grandma's. That was the picture I stared at.
Ah,
And if Tracy did that pose, she looked just like that,
there you go.
with the long skinny fingers and the hair and everything. So maybe that was ingrained.
Yeah,
Maybe it was ingrained in me since I was a little boy,
could be.
right? Got to watch what you wish for, though,
She
guys.
dyed her hair, got a little bit of a tan.
You just want her to get out the castanets and dance.
No, I don't care about that. Right? I don't think Tracy might be able to dance that, but I highly fucking doubt it.
Dance what?
Hey, my daughter.
I've known
can do
my
anything
sweetie a
she
long
puts her
time, but-
mind to,
Dance what?
like, with
Oh,
The
castanets.
Spanish dancing and that.
Yeah, it's like kinda like
And then there's a-
You're tapping.
Oh, here, I'll give this one. There's a,
You do the toe tapping.
you can see the Spanish soldier conquistador over there. Yeah, that come from my grandma's house too. Apparently, I had a grandpa, great, way back that was a Spanish pirate. Kidnapped his wife from England, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I come from a long line of old outlaws.
Oh, I know.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Cheers. What are y'all drinking? Well, I'm having Corona, of course, because I ain't scared of no virus. Right? So I tell everybody, I got a case of Corona chilling in the fridge.
No. Wine kills Corona.
Sure.
You don't see me with Corona.
No. I don't see anybody with Corona. I was in the hospital 4 times with all this shit. And some of you people will know because you've seen the videos. There's nobody in the goddamn hospitals.
I think you're Sharon.
No, I have videos, Sheila, of me in the hospital. In the ambulance. They took me in the ambulance with all these fancy face masks. Never told me to put a mask on.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
I love
He was
that
going
part.
for respiratory problems.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, guys.
Like,
Think
you
about
would
this.
think the first thing, put a mask on before you get in our ambulance and contaminate the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Right? And then the doc opens up the door in the examiner room. He goes, why does it smell like marijuana in here? They said, because I smoked a fucking joint waiting for the ambulance.
But no, you're Auntie Sharon. You're Auntie Sharon.
Somebody commented on
This-
here, Will, on when I
Corona's
did the video
actually
about that,
started back in November,
commented,
and she got sick
why are you
again,
coughing?
and it's all the
Fucking-
same symptoms.
just smoked a big dagger or something, you yokel or something like to the ambulance guy, right?
Well, she probably didn't catch
Yeah.
it, 'cause anybody-
Willie tried to hide himself, but we got him in there. There's Willie over there.
And she never left that hospital.
That's my youngest
from
boy.
January on.
But he was sick beforehand.
Yeah.
He's working now with the old man at the mill.
Yeah.
because
Which is
he
good
was
for him.
susceptible to it.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
some
A health-
Rebel Bob. Hey, Tracy.
Yeah.
Trace, say
Hey,
thanks.
Bob.
Rebel Bob's on there. He said happy birthday.
Hello, Uncle Bob.
How you doing, you old fuck? I'm
He came around on my birthday.
yeah, I'm glad you figured out how to use a computer.
Probably knows how to use
He
it better
can't
than you.
see you
Pro-
anyway.
no.
He can see
Yeah.
that.
he
Okay,
does.
no, I mean, he
We
can't
can't
probably see.
What do you think,
He's
Bob?
walking on-
Willie says you know how to use a computer better than me. You people that are on here, the guy that's on there, Rebel Bob, that's my oldest fucking buddy that's still alive.
Ah.
Every once in a while, they go like this behind them or something.
We're the kind of buddies where it's like
What the hell?
you lie and I'll swear to it, right?
It's been a long time since I've seen you, right?
If we open the other door, can we
Oh,
It's been a
smoke,
long time,
Trace?
8 years or something.
If I open the other door,
Anyways.
turn the fan on or something, can we
That,
smoke?
that time that
It's
we
just
met
the
up,
air flow.
Yeah, yes,
It's
yes, I
not
will.
you and I hate it when I forget names. Oh,
What are you
God.
talking
A
about?
girl I was dating
Becky.
at the time? Oh, Becky.
When I met up with you and
Granddaughter?
Becky, that was the last time I saw you.
I don't remember. We had coffee in Kelowna?
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, God, it was near the orchard somewhere in there. It was at a coffee shop. I remember that. You were there and
I
then
remember
Becky
that.
came.
I remember.
And she was driving the car.
Okay, we're gonna have
That's how
to
long ago it was.
roll a joint here, folks.
And, oh, and you had to drive to Vernon.
Put my glass on, see what the fuck I'm doing here.
Oh, because he was in the hospital.
There was something going on that he.
Oh, if
had
you're
to drive
watching.
all the way to Vernon for
Ain't that pretty?
Something like that,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice little bud. I think we'll smoke that one, eh? So
There was something wrong.
just if you guys are wondering, this bag here, well, it's a little less than an ounce. I smoked it for a little bit today, but
Yeah, you
that
just
cost
leave it
me
on.
like
Yeah,
$80
you
here,
had to get up there and-
right? Top of the line stuff.
I can't remember what it
That's
was about.
back then.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Actually, I'm selling weed. There's a new pot store here in our little town. And I thought it was kind of silly of them to open a pot store because everybody in this little town's had fucking pot dealers for years.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm selling weed to the girl that works at the pot store. Because it's too expensive there, even for the employee.
And then you got out for
Huh?
2 weeks.
Fucking retarded.
That was a gong show. I got out to. That was just a gong show.
Oh, I know.
Had a bracelet at his house.
Christmas tree, yeah, it is. 80 an ounce. You got her, buddy. And the cheap stuff I buy, $60 an ounce. It's just because it's just little buds, right? They like to sell the big buds.
They're just waiting.
So yeah, the little buds, and which are kind of cool. Those bags sometimes there's 2 or 3 different types of weed in them, right?
Ah.
Yeah, $80 an ounce, John. 100 for a half where you're at. Where are you, buddy? I don't remember. That's fucking crazy. Is that like on the street or is that in a dispensary or something like that?
Becky texted me.
You guys were there that night, right?
First day she goes court. Court's looking good.
I don't know what I did, but it worked. I see you guys having a good time. See,
I'm the best friend.
see, he don't know better than me. Bobby replied, I don't know what I did, but it worked. I see you guys having a good time. Well, you're supposed to.
Exactly.
That's a live stream, Bobby. We're not supposed to see you. We're just supposed to see the comments,
Yeah.
right? Are you having a drink at least for Tracy's birthday, Bobby?
Come on. Glass of wine.
I should teach these guys how to Zoom or something.
Well, you're in Michigan.
People say.
Fuck,
to me,
how are things there in
"You
Michigan?"
don't
I
know
hear.
anything on your computer.
How's it going there,
Other than
like with all the
just
crazy
send it." I said,
Antifa,
"That's fine with
all
me."
that craziness?
I know-
Like
I never
I did on my
knew
last
that.
video, man. I
Well,
advise
you're
people
tablet.
Skyping all
Just
that.
stay
I said,
home
"No, you
I have my
don't."
and go on voting day and change it, right?
Tablet's got more
'Cause
memory than most
You're just
tablets.
asking for trouble, man.
And
But
it's- the
I'm
screen's
being
just
told,
as
well,
big.
you're supposed to
Right.
Skype and you're supposed to,
Mine's a 12.9. It's
you know,
bigger
I'm
than
going,
that,
no.
So it's legal in Michigan if there's dispensaries,
Yeah, what the hell happened?
or is it just medical dispensaries?
You
And
sure
it
did.
was, it was in my lunch bag and I was coming around the corner and I tripped from my belt and I landed on my lunch bag.
Oh.
And my
You
keys were
smoked that
in
around
with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because both the doors are open to that.
Smash.
I don't-
But
We're okay.
it's, yeah.
I already
so
asked Willie.
It's smashed.
Yeah, Tracy's
I
mom
hurt my shoulder,
doesn't
I
like
hurt my
smoking that,
wrist,
so we
and I
got
went
both
straight
the
in.
doors open. And
Yeah. Well, I
You
know,
if it wasn't my mother-in-law, I'd say
After
fuck off then and go outside.
go home to your mama.
Sounds like a personal problem to me.
But I can, you know,
Oh,
like,
Puff Willie?
after Christmas, it froze and there was ice. And the next day I had to go to work.
So I went and I told him, I hurt my wrist.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, I said, you know.
Ever put a joint in an AC unit? No, I've never done that. You, Willie?
Nope, kind of pepper spray.
Huh?
It's because
Kind of
my
pepper spray, I
wrist
did
is
one time.
sore and my
Oh,
Said a
phone.
can of pepper spray, I did
Yeah.
one time.
Oh, can of pepper spray. Yeah. Well, what do you want to get rid of the house? Empty the house?
Surprise him a little bit.
It's surprising a little bit. That's
Before I
good.
went in, yeah.
Yeah, of course. That works fucking
They
good.
didn't answer when I
It's
knocked.
easy to walk into the fucking door when everybody's on the floor coughing and puking, right?
They didn't answer when I banged on the door, so I
Oh,
climbed
well.
out the balcony. There was the air conditioner on, I could hear him in the room.
Can you hear, buddy?
I iced my wrist.
Where's Becky?
My wrist.
Actually, Becky's at Katrina's, Bob. She's got court all this week in Kelowna. So she's staying at Katrina's and Savannah's down there with her. So it's kind of cool, right? I believe it's 4 ounces per person. After that, you can get charged. Yeah, see here in Canada, you're only supposed to have an ounce. Unless like you have a license, medical license, shit like that's a little different. I could probably get away with it if I was traveling because I could say I'm going and basically I smoke an ounce every 3 days, so I'd get away with that, right? You know, like they'd have a hard time beating it in court.
Really?
They probably charge me and shit like that, but that's what fucking lawyers are for.
I do have one. I have one that
You want
I
it?
can, yes, I do. When I.
Oh, and actually, we're live streaming from
Before you need it.
Savannah's laptop because
No.
mine was broke and then I got it fixed, but Tracy never showed me how to get on the Wi-Fi again. See you later. Looking good,
It's like
Tracy.
I'm supposed to wear a brace from here to
Say
here.
bye to Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Go to sleep, you old fucker. You probably need a nap. You probably just got off the couch.
Just make sure you wake up.
Yeah, make sure you wake up, motherfucker. Right? I don't want to be at your funeral. You're too fucking heavy for me
When
to
are
be
you
a pallbearer,
coming?
and you ain't got enough friends to just be fucking me.
I'm looking at my
I'd
phone.
help.
Jesus.
Oh, Willie said
When
he'd
I
help.
touch it and-
Ricky might and Becky would. There we go. Well, you got 4.
So I go
I got
to
big
the
shoulders.
packing.
Fuck them all but 4,
And you
Bobby.
take-
Pieces of tape. It's like, it's working.
I'll just-
like this for
yeah.
I'll just throw them over my shoulder. Like a-
Yeah, I know it's hard to tell how much.
Okay, now.
I had to
You
do
know,
that
like,
on your phone.
I see what you're saying, Josh. It's hard to say because I've been smoking since I was 13. And so, you know, I probably have quite the tolerance, right? Like,
Had to go out.
you can ask Tracy, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but she's
So fun.
known me for 34, 35 years. And
Just finished
she's
cleaning
never
off
seen
the floor.
anybody ever to outsmoke
And
me.
like I said, it
Right,
was
it's
the day
just
before. It was
whatever,
shut
right?
out. Then it snowed.
Yeah, so it's kind
It's just fucking weed,
Yeah,
man.
right. Well, my feet went straight out from me. I went flying back and
Give
I
Mama a
cracked my head.
toke too.
Oh, Christ, no.
Oh, fuck,
Once
you
was
enjoy
enough.
it.
Once was enough for me. No more comatose.
When did she talk with us before, didn't she?
Oh, God.
with me
Oh,
when
Yeah.
we were way up off.
Oh,
Hey,
well, that's kind of
I
neat.
made her have 2 little tokes with me and she couldn't get off my couch.
I was comatose.
I was down in the States one time.
Literally comatose.
My cousin
I
had a
couldn't
cabin
move. I
down
couldn't
there and
walk.
he was,
He's on
this
my
I was
phone.
probably, I was in
I
my
know.
30s, but
Jesus,
he'd be in
mommy,
his
okay?
50s and so with his buddies.
Aw.
As I
Of course, I brought weed
bed,
with me
I'm
across the
not
line.
doing stuff.
That's in the old days, you could do shit like that.
I don't know. how to
And,
do it. I said, well, I don't know.
They
how
hadn't
to
smoked
do it.
dope since
So, well, you know,
probably the 60s.
no sweat.
My cousin was the old RCMP and shit like that, but
Oh, yeah.
I smoked with these 3 old
Me.
dudes.
3-4 glasses of wine, no sweat.
I never seen anything so funny, man.
Oh, that's nice. I
They
like
figured they were gonna get in Buddy's car. They were flying to the moon.
that. Yeah.
It was just, it was
No,
hilarious,
she already complained.
right?
You know, he
Because-
didn't touch all.
I smoke dope all the time, and
Oh,
the
no,
people I
this-
associate
Oh,
with
yeah,
smoke
yeah,
all the
yeah.
time.
Yeah, missed
So we never
one.
see anybody that never smoked powerful weed like this. Reaction, that was the first time I seen it. And, yeah. But actually,
Well, then you cut it then.
last year at my birthday, my good buddy where I get this stuff, they do all their trimming by hand, and they have 2 different types of
Well,
gloves,
that's my girlfriend.
blue ones and black ones. And you get the black
She
ones,
does a lot of
and you peel the
crocheting.
stuff
Plus
off,
she makes the.
and you
the
just let it dry
proper
up, and then you
masks and everything.
crush it up and just
She
roll it in a
actually
joint.
My
My old buddy Bob, I
to
was
the
just talking here
hospitals.
with, he had 2 tokes that I can't
Like
have no
100
more of
and
that.
some
That's
odd
fucking
masks.
insane. I feel that
she was
herb isn't
making the,
anything bad. The
caps
government
for
just has to
surgery
get
and
their hands on.
She
Okay.
donated a lot
Yeah,
of stuff.
Josh, I agree. I
My
look at it
husband
this way.
says, "Well, you gotta
Anything
make
that
some
grows
money."
out of the fucking
He says,
ground
I'm happy.
that I don't have to alter
You know?
in any way,
Yeah.
I should be able to consume.
But no,
right?
I should show
And
you the ones that
I
she
don't
did.
believe in cocaine and morphine and heroin and all that stuff, right? But anything that grows out of the ground that I don't have to alter, I should be able to consume. That's the way I look at it, right? Like I know poppies, you can cut them with the razor blade, get the black tar, but it's very weak, right?
Yeah.
Compared to what
I gotta show
refined
you
heroin
what my
and stuff
friend
is, right?
Oh.
That's the way it is. I mean, look at it. Man-made booze, God-made weed. Who the fuck do you trust? Right? You never hear anybody smoking a joint and beating up their wife. Well, I'm sure it's happened, but it's not a common occurrence. But lots of guys have a bottle of whiskey and beat up their wife. You want to talk about it? Oh, that's cool, man. Hate love. Devil's apple is a poisonous plant whose leaves make a nice tea. Really? I didn't know that.
I was quite surprised.
I got the tail end of that story. Oh, which story?
That's good.
Trust yourself.
Did you do
Fuck,
that?
I don't trust myself,
Did you
Josh.
finish your school and
There's-
graduate?
Yeah, that's good. That's what I thought.
There's 5 people in this world I
This is
trust
what
with
my
my
girlfriend
life
makes.
and
Took me 30 years, but it
to
did.
keep your fucking mouth shut with the law.
And you're only 28.
He was
That-
straight A's.
That
Yeah,
pretty
you
lady
were not
right there.
stupid in school.
Just bored.
Yeah.
that boy,
This is what
my other
my
son,
girlfriend
my
makes.
daughter, and my good buddy Bob that we were talking about.
She made
That's it.
6 of them for today.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
This one needs the elastic.
For sure, my
ears.
kids,
Yeah.
But,
like,
you know, she,
how do I say?
then she made,
You guys know
these
from
guys.
watching my channels all that my daughter was just got out of prison a while
Did you
ago, and
show
I
them
just
the
got
one
the
that
boy
she
out.
made you?
So obviously,
No.
they
Oh,
have
it's
some
already
kind of
fine.
experience dealing with
See
the
this
law,
one?
like the old
You
man
got
has.
Christmas.
And yeah, I can guarantee they won't say fuck all. And as far as it goes with my
And
wife,
here you've got,
34 years I've been with her.
Yeah, they're reversible.
She looks so
if
sweet and
instead of having
innocent.
6, she's got 12.
Man, she can bullshit
you
the
just
cops. I'm
Rinse them,
fucking
wash
telling you
them out
guys.
with,
I'll tell you a
can
story.
use dish liquid. Just
We were
slap 'em
coming-
up and down with dish
Shit.
liquid,
Hold on.
hang them up and rinse them and
throw
hang
them
them up to
in the
dry.
We were coming down
Well, yeah, you can do
one
that,
of the
but-
mountain fucking
and
passes
what this
here,
is,
heading
it's,
into Kona.
just
It was
plastic
late at
wire.
night and we were driving I was driving her little Volkswagen
And then
Jetta.
I love this one.
And I had no
love this
dash
one.
lights. I couldn't see
And
how
then
fast
stuff
I was
with
going.
kids.
And I thought maybe I thought I was keeping up with traffic.
But no,
Mama thought maybe I was going a little fast. Well, probably was,
like, hey,
obviously.
Too small for me.
well, actually, believe it or not.
Next
this
thing you
one
know, the
fits me
fucking
good.
Christmas lights are lit up behind me. Motherfucker, right?
Small ones actually look good.
So I
Yeah.
pull over and
I've got such a.
as
But I'm
thinking,
most of
all
you
these,
know,
when the
and
COVID
if you
is
don't
all
know, I've
finished
never
and
had a
done with,
license in my life ever.
I was
Ever.
going to
Fuck.
make a
But anyways.
shadow box.
So I get pulled over.
Oh,
This cop run from his car to my car. It's the first time I ever seen a cop run when he wasn't chasing me or somebody else, right?
but you
Guaranteed.
can see now
He
she's
comes up
behind
all
you,
out of
so
breath.
you can-
He says to me, "Do you know how fucking fast you were going?" I says, "Well, no." I said, "I can't see the speedometer, dashboard's light." He says, 164 fucking kilometers an hour. He said, "I didn't think these things could go that fucking fast." Okay, they're ready to give me all kinds of tickets, tow the car, everything. And me and Mama fucking talked him out of it. Mom was crying to the cop and everything. Yeah, they let us go. Let Mama drive. Yeah, she's sweet and innocent, believe me.
Anything that's bigger.
Not trying to toot your horn, man, but your stories are fucking great.
Oh.
Yeah, thanks, Josh. I know.
Forgetting to give this to
It's,
her.
I don't know what to say, man.
Oh, yeah.
I could die
So the
tomorrow
only
and be
one that
happy
really needs
because
it is
I've
this purple blue one,
lived a very
the elastic.
fulfilling
And even-
experience
even
life.
if you want
I've
it,
gone
you
my
can
own
have
fucking way
the
always.
ponytail
I tell you guys, man,
elastics.
I am probably the only guy in this province that can walk into an elementary school packing a fucking blade like I do, right?
Because she had just made
Packing
it when
this.
she walked out the door.
And I've been able to do it for the last 3 or 4 years in my granddaughter's
Yeah, you walk
elementary school because
And rinse them
I've
really
talked to the
good.
principals.
And on
They knew
my
who
dad's
I
got the
am.
doorknobs, the knobs.
One of the principals actually told me,
I
"Listen,
just
man,
go like this,
you know,
straight
if something went
scissors,
down, you're the kind of guy I'd want around.
hang them
right?
up to dry and there
So-
they are.
Don't ever think when anybody tells you you can't go your own way. You can. And I'm living proof of it. Am I not, Trace?
Oh, yes.
Like, ask her, can I wear my fucking knife in elementary school?
Yes, for some reason he gets away with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And ask her, I'm probably the only guy in BC that can walk into elementary school with a big fucking knife on his hip.
Yeah.
And nobody says fuck all, right? Go your own way.
That's because 99% of them.
And,
don't.
I don't believe there's rules. They're just suggestions.
When Savannah caught it, was having trouble.
And as far as the driver's license, okay,
Pulled out one
guys,
percent
I've never
and
had a driver's license. When I was 16, I had a learner's license
I
for,
was
well,
not
however long
pleased
that
about
lasts, 6
hearing
months,
how
that was
bad
it.
the goddamn
And then,
basically
When I was 17, Northern Alberta, I got a learner's license. And, but there they come like a plastic card with your picture and all that shit in it. And then there's some cardboard on it with all the information. I went down to my granny's office and fucking raced that out, class 7, and typed in class 5. And then I used that for a couple of years, forged one. And then I was in Manitoba and I traded that forged license for a Manitoba fucking class 5. That was, they shouldn't have given me because the first one was forged. But anyways, so I did have licenses, not legal, right?
should have.
But I was in court one time and
How dare
the
you
judge
have your child
sentenced me for
Yeah.
fucking some kind of driving
Oh,
shit,
well,
of course,
he has
right?
problems. I don't care.
And
You don't do that.
I asked the judge, I says, Your Honor, can you answer a question for me? And he says, well, I'll
I
try.
was telling him
I said, look, I says, I have to have a license to get in a car that I have full control over. If I want to go forward, I go
Because
forward.
they
I want to go
thought
left, right,
She-
stop,
initiated.
backwards. I have full control. Unless something bad happens, you lose brakes or whatever. You understand what I'm saying, folks. But basically, you have full control of that vehicle. But I don't need a fucking license to get on a 1,200-pound fucking horse and ride down the side of the road that I have no control over. If that fucking thing wants to go left, right, backwards, jump up, I don't fucking know till it's already done. Can you explain that to me, Your Honor? Well, he couldn't, folks. He couldn't answer that fucking question. Oh, this lady right here, my mother-in-law, she come pick me up from jail one time. You remember that?
Yes, I
She did. Huh? Isn't that a good mother-in-law? Come pick you up out of jail. I'll say that's fucking top
Only
rate.
because you were married to my daughter.
Well, that's how you become my mother-in-law. Other than that, you wouldn't be my mother-in-law.
Thank God.
You just be some old bitchy lady I knew.
And I am a bitch.
She did raise a lady, though. That right there is a lady. See? She is. I guarantee you guys. Oh, I quit missing these comments. Okay, hold on. Oh, 164 kilometers an hour. We're running about, 100 kilometers is 60. You're running about 100 miles an hour or so in a, 84 Jetta? You never had a license, that's a feat. If you see a cop, I say, hello, officer, how can I help you? I tell him, fuck you. Right? And the funny thing is, it fucks them up. Like, I get out of the car right away because, and the cops fucking flip the fuck out, right? Get in the car. Fuck you. You're either going to tow my car or arrest me. So why the fuck should I stay in the car? Right? I get back in the car. You're going to tell me to get out of the car because you're towing it or you're arresting me. Fucking idiot. What's wrong, Sheila?
My neck is.
Get some of your cream or something for your mommy. You got all kinds of shit here.
Would you like some cream?
Oh, she's got all kinds
Well,
of shit.
this is arthritis tonight, and it's great.
Oh, she's got all kinds of
Thanks for
fucking
that.
pain shit. She got more fucking shit than I know what you do with.
Oh, my-
All the time.
She got stinky stuff, non-stinky stuff.
I'll take the non-stinky, please.
Oh, we got, how about giving her some CBDs? We got CBDs here you can smoke in her thing. No,
Oh, God, no,
no,
that's
there's
where
no-
I went
there's-
comatose.
no, there's no
Oh.
THC. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
good stuff.
That was,
These old
when
people, they
Della
don't
gave me
understand
some-
marijuana, right?
Ah.
Oh, here we go. Do you have armor? Oh, hold on.
Good, cool.
Do I have armor? What kind of armor? True, a horse can literally kick you and kill you in one kick. Hey, I grew up in a farm ranch. You fucking guarantee I know all about that fucking shit, right? I've been kicked before. Oh, the worst is you got their fucking hoof up between your legs when you're cleaning their fucking, cleaning their hoof. You got their leg up between your legs and they fucking kick up. Yeah, I learned that. Only took once to learn that. You're on the fucking ground. Do you have
Yeah,
armor?
I know, but.
No, I don't think I have any armor.
Knowing it and.
I've been shot at,
Having it happen.
had guns held on me and stuff like that.
You know,
So
Yes, I know what
maybe
I know.
Luck's an armor.
Does anybody know how to deal with it?
exactly.
No, yeah.
Well,
Thanks,
he-
Josh. That's
he
my
says
mother-in-law. I
doctor.
give her a hard time all the time because she'd never admit it, but she does love me.
Ah, he's an asshole.
There you go. She told you.
Mind you, I'm the only one that can say it, but that's besides the point.
Oh, I call them way worse.
I don't know, Josh, if you know this story or amaze a guy. Oh, no plant should be illegal. Sorry, I didn't see you on there. And now we got somebody else. Devin Hayes. Do you have two dads? Do I have two dads? No, I have one dad. Well, he's fucking dead now. But I had like 5 stepdads and we had all kinds of uncles in between. My mother was a bit of a hooer. Right? Well, yeah, she could never have a passion for a man. She just had passion for men. You know what I'm saying? Right? And hey, she comes by. My grandma was a hooer. My sister's a fucking hooer, and they're all fucking hooers. That's why I married a lady. See, I knew all about them things. Right? And I know you guys might get upset I call my mom that, but fuck, I don't fucking talk to her anyways. That's all how I know it's always a bill collector calling, because they're the only ones that call me Daniel. Them and my mom. And my mom I don't talk to her, so I know who it is, right?
6 o'clock in the morning. Stuff.
What is a good method of combat?
And
A
it's
practical
always-
style.
This is to
Holy
do with
fuck.
your social security number and all that. Oh no, I know.
How do I answer that one?
The other day, I thought,
It depends what kind of combat you're going to.
So I
If
left
you're
her
going to a
note
knife
in
fight, bring a
the
knife. If
post
you're going to a gunfight,
and
make sure you bring a
I
gun,
didn't have any
and
questions.
so on. I mean,
So I hit one.
Oh, you're not supposed to hit one.
I hit one, and they hang up immediately.
like I grew up in the time when we had school, and with me, like I say, I had all these stepdads, so I had I went to a different elementary school every year in my life, and sometimes two different schools a year, right? So the new kid, well, in them days, anyways, was always getting picked on, always had to fight. Well, that's what fucking happened. And in my day, we got the strap guys. They take this fucking canvas or leather thing about this long, about this wide, and you have to hold your hand out like that. Well, the principal wound up and fucking smacked her, right? Hey,
2 and 3 times.
the first one was bad. The worst was having to hold your hand there for the second one, right?
I said, I know
But,
it's a scam. I know darn well it's a scam.
I guess it was just kind
Do
of
they really think
a
we're
different
that stupid?
time. When I was young and wild, I fight at drop of a
But
fucking hat.
if you send us X
Win,
amount of
lose, or
money,
draw
we'll
never
make
really
sure that
mattered,
you don't
right?
go to
Like,
jail.
Anybody
Because
that says to you they've never been fucking shit kicked has never been in that many fights, because that's just fucking crap, right? I had 4 cops in Vancouver beat the fuck out of me so bad one time I was in bed for a week. Well, I couldn't open my eyes for a week. I was probably in bed longer than that. Do I have 2 guys? Hey, love, what is a good method to call?
And people are going, but there are people that actually believe
Oh,
this
Josh.
and
Okay, you ready for a story? And Mom is right here, and she'll verify the whole fucking thing. And this is on my, it's on my channel. It's probably titled "Murder Me If You Can," either part 1 or part 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's about 12:30 at night. We're in this town. We just moved there. Been there 2 days. Took over, rented a house off a buddy of mine that was going to work somewhere for 6 months. Needed somebody to take care of his house. Anyways, Tracy wakes me up. Dan, there's someone at the door. Well, Dan sleeps with fuck all on, right? So I jump up and I slide open my bedroom window. I yell out, "Who's there?" Some guy comes around the corner. He says, "Is Rod there?" And no, somebody's asked me, Trace, if anyone pulled a knife or gun on me.
Oh, a few times.
So I'm telling this story. Anyways, the guy says, "Is Rod there?" And I say, "I don't know if we'll know Rod." He goes, "Fuck you." Well, I'll tell you what. Wake me up at 12:30 at night and tell me, "Fuck you, you got a problem." So I threw my jeans on, went out the side door of the fucking house. I turn into the driveway. I see this guy and girl standing there. So what the fuck do you want? The guy says this. I look at the girl. She's got a rifle pointed at me. She pulls the trigger as I reach and grab it and rip it the fuck out of her arms.
Yes. And it missed.
She's telling, they missed. Now listen, I'm going to give you a little hint on combat. Somebody points a gun at you, you always turn sideways. Make yourself a fucking blade. Make yourself as skinny a target as you can. And I guess that's what happened. It all happened in a split second, folks, right? I grabbed her by the fucking neck. By this time, my buddy downstairs heard the commotion, threw her down the stairs, right? Hold this fucking bitch. I'm there. I got the rifle. This little girl here, she's 8 months pregnant. And a little lady sitting on the living room floor, 911 to the fucking cops, right? And the lady's asking her, says, "Is your husband hurt?" And Tracy goes, "No, but he's awful upset." Fucking Archie, the lady goes, "Oh, I can hear that," because obviously I was fucking ranting and raving, freaking. I got 2 little kids and a pregnant wife in that house, right? And the cops, I had to put the rifle down, go out the door, and then there's cops and dogs and fucking all kinds of shit, right? And I was giving a statement to the lady cop afterwards, and I don't know if you ever been in a situation, but when you get in a situation where your adrenaline's so fucking pumped, afterwards you're just shaking. You're just fucking shaking. There's nothing you can do about it. That's the way it is, right? And the lady cop, she says, "Fuck, you better go have a stiff drink." Well, I took her advice, and as soon as she left, I went to the bootleggers and got a bottle of whiskey and a case of beer. True story. Ask Mama, she'll tell you.
Yeah.
And that's not the first time I've had those kind of things, Josh. Fuck.
Or the time that you lived down.
The darkest black there is looking down the barrel of a fucking gun. Believe me.
And they were outside and answered the door to the butcher man.
Oh, he always answers the door at night. Now, ever since that incident with the German,
Yeah.
he always answers the door.
Mm.
It's just- he's scary.
Oh, he ran right away. As soon as I had the rifle in my hand, that motherfucker was gone, right? I mean, I don't try to be prejudiced or anything, and I'll just state facts because facts are facts. They're both native, okay? Basically, when the guy was like fucking 90 pounds fucking soaking wet, right? Like, as soon as I had the rifle in my hands and his fucking sister, they're brothers and sisters, okay? What was happening was downstairs in my buddy's apartment, her boyfriend was downstairs with her brother's girlfriend, and they come there to kill them, okay? And anybody else in the fucking house. They walked with that rifle through about 12 blocks of downtown Prince George, and that's northern BC, right? Their mother gave them the bullets for the rifle to go and do it, okay? Now, I'm not trying to be prejudiced or anything. I'm just stating facts. This is what exactly the story was. And when I went to court, I showed up at fucking court. I had to go up and see the prosecutor. The prosecutor says, "Well, you don't have to appear or anything. It's all been plea bargain and everything." I said, "What? I don't get to go in front of a judge and state what happened and explain how I felt, what went on? Oh, no. I thought, motherfuckers, well, somebody's going to pay, right?" So I looked at the cocksucker and I said, "This was in Prince George in northern BC. I said, I was working down in Vancouver. I had to travel up here to come to this fucking court case." You know what he said to me? "Oh, don't worry, buddy. We paid for that. They paid me, because I wasn't working in Vancouver. Fuck that shit. I was lying. They paid me so much Commodore, meals, everything. Ended up with $541 cash from the court clerk. No check or fuck all. Cash." My buddy that was a witness that caught her at the bottom of the stairs, he said, "Why didn't I say that?" "Well, because you're fucking stupid."
Our ancestors fucked you guys.
Yeah.
We didn't.
That's right.
Get over it.
But now they're pulling all this crap,
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you guys, and you should know by now, I'm not prejudiced. I believe there's only one color, and that's red, the blood we all bleed. The little granddaughter I raised, Savannah, some of you have seen her, maybe you haven't on some of the videos. She's half native. My grandma was Cherokee, okay? That's why, if you ever notice on my hat, there's a little gold feather, okay? That's in honor of my grandmother. So,
I'm just getting really tired.
there's assholes every color, people. Guaranteed, right?
From here.
That's the way I look at things, right?
Well, it's like goddamn Americans
And
coming up
it's-
and protesting and all this shit.
I tried to explain it to my kids and that because they were never around it. But where I grew up, on the farm and ranch in the little towns where we live, there was the only people that were there that weren't white were natives. There was no
They're being paid.
East Indian people. Well, there was in one school I went to for 1 year. There was a little East Indian boy that I played with and went to his house, and I'm sure I was the only one. But that's the only person color I ever seen, right? And but now I don't want to get anybody upset, but we're going to use an N-word because I don't give a fuck. But when I'd be out with grandpa or uncles or whatever, and we'd be plowing or we'd fuck whatever we'd be doing, they hit a big rock or something. Fucking nigger heads. Well, folks, I didn't know what a nigger was, but I knew they had hard heads, right? See, that's what I learned. I never learned anything bad about it. I just learned they had hard heads. And I learned that from the generation or two before me, right? So when I finally did move to the city when I was about 13 or so, it was different for sure. Well, I was the only kid in junior high with about, I don't know, 800,000 kids, I was the only one with cowboy boots.
Peons that live in
Some of them boys found out them
States
cocksuckers are pretty hard.
that live in s-
The girls like them too.
Yeah,
Shove their ideals down other people's throats.
yeah, yeah.
And they're snowflakes sometimes. Oh, did you hear about them going to?
Well, thanks, George.
Going where?
To Sturgis, you know,
No.
how Sturgis has the big bike ride and all that.
Oh,
Okay.
there was something about
And Antifa went there.
Harley and that.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, what happened there? I never
Their
know.
hate, love, nothing. Isn't that weird, eh? White's a color too, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Line a little, say like, okay,
there is
perfect example, Shaggy and Scooby.
Yeah.
there's no such thing. White,
Yeah.
white
Okay.
is just a shade.
Yeah.
Same with black, right?
Trying to stop all these.
It's like,
It's like,
They got run out of
Um,
town.
yeah.
And they're looking at the bus going,
there's no such thing as
why?
heat or
We don't
cold.
like fucking
It's just
cops.
absence of one or the other,
Exactly.
if that makes any sense, right?
The only thing that got me on that one.
Oh, ma'am, you shouldn't be prejudiced to everyone. Jeez. Right? That's not good.
They,
Like,
the
I mean, I would never tell you what to do, but I would think that's not good.
were
I learned natives were
protesting
called prairie
in a way that
natives.
they didn't have to
but
wear
you
masks
couldn't
and all this.
Tell I'm native if you saw me.
At least the one I was watching.
I never heard that. Maybe in
I
the
know,
States
but this-
that's something.
this is-
I've
this is
never
what-
heard of that.
The part I heard, and I'm
No, I've never heard that term
you know,
and be called
They
that
were
name.
protesting the bikers.
I keep blocking Trace here. There we go. That's a little better. We're not blocking her now. And then I can see her on the camera and that makes me happy. You know, all these, this feminist thing and that. Hey, I'm all for it too, man. Guaranteed, believe me. Right? Like if you can do the same job I'm doing, you should get paid the same I'm paid. Well, why not? It's only fucking fair, right? But if you can't, then don't bitch me, right?
You'll never
And
see
as far as-
more of an American than a biker.
The
For
one
34
part
years,
is
that
I did
lady
not
over there
understand at all,
walked
and
beside me,
I tried to understand.
right?
But there's
But
one part
Lots of
it
times I like her walking in
was,
front because the view's better.
American soldiers back east.
Oh, this is cool, man. You know, like I said to you guys, I got one good friend there, old Uncle Rebel Bob. I mean, I have a
This is just
couple
in last month.
associates around
That's
town
what
in
they
here
did
and
in
that, but
Canada.
no fucking solid friends. And I'm actually getting more solid friends on
How dare they
this YouTube
walk
thing
around
than
and
anything else.
stuff
And
their nose at the
I really
Canadian
thought the internet was going to be the
attitude
end
of,
of us,
well, you
but
know what?
I
This
think
is
it's really
You should be
helping
careful.
people wake up and see
it
some of
was
the
like,
stuff that's
Don't
going
go
on.
to restaurants
I
and
just
do
wish
it
my
like
channel
we're American.
would blow up
Excuse me?
because then I could make money and we could give it to the poor, right? Because that's what my company does, right? I really believe in that. I do things like that all the time, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
We're only
Then
here
why are you here
for two
a month?
things:
Fucking fly.
to love
Yeah.
and to learn. That's it.
Borders are closed.
And don't come
Um,
through the border.
But
love is
Done.
the height of
They're
compassion,
coming in,
Mhm.
right?
fucking vacation.
Just never forget
Yeah.
about the people under you. Like
Oh yeah, they were.
I'd take a
yeah,
bullet for her
they were everywhere
any
else.
fucking time.
It's like,
That's a height of compassion.
if they wanna go
To
Alaska,
stop her from dying, stop any harm from her,
Just-
That's a height of
why we're
compassion.
Canada.
and love. That's what I mean.
Country
right?
is split in two.
That's
You
right.
know,
That's right.
How do you get to Hawaii?
and we've talked about things like this. If it come to a situation where I could save her or one of our grandchildren, she'd want me to save the grandchild, not her, right? You understand what I'm saying?
But no,
That's
that-
love,
that
compassion.
pisses me off
But
because,
she's
yeah.
second.
You got it, Josh. Hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave. You got it. I was just talking about that. She's walked beside me for so long, but sometimes I like her walking in front because the view's better.
Well, there you go.
Right? That's just what he was commenting. Right? No, this guy, one of these guys is magician.
Every once in a while, we
Michigan,
give it an extra
I don't hate
Yeah.
love. Where are you from? I don't know where the other one's talking. Huh? Isn't that neat though, Sheila?
Can't hear the goddamn thing anyway, but that's okay.
No, they can. They're not talking.
Oh, I thought they
They're
were
just
talking.
printing messages here.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
They
okay,
can
okay,
hear
okay.
and see
Oh,
us.
okay, I see it moving now. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just printing messages here.
Ah.
Josh is in Michigan hating. Oh, South America. Well, fuck, that's big. South America where? Well, that's cool, ma'am. Oh, I guess it must be, ma'am. You got 2 pictures of girls on your thing, so I just thought about the North Coast. Well, East Coast, West Coast? How's things down in South America with all the craziness going on? And I haven't seen any protests in Mexico. There's been protests all over, but I haven't seen any in Mexico.
We should have.
They're just happy that Trump is building the wall.
We don't want to get into politics. We don't get into politics.
Not with
all the
family.
time.
He hates when I put
Okay.
Trump down.
My grandpa's taught me you don't discuss politics or religion at the supper table. And we don't discuss politics on my channel, as you all know.
But you know, I have never been prejudiced about any nationality until the last few years. And
It's
then
old
working-
age.
Holy fuck.
No,
When I heard her say that, I fucking near fell out of my chair.
They're arrogant.
They are so friggin' arrogant.
All Asians.
Yeah.
So Michigan, it must be
I
like
think they're smarter than everyone.
Yeah.
must be like midnight or something there, Josh. What time is it where you are? Hey, love.
Canadians are the stupid.
Well, you met that East Indian that's the assistant, that was the assistant manager, right? Oh, no, you did not. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was trying on.
Most of the countries, weirdly enough,
And
my
I said
family
to Lisa, I
mix
said, well,
like
what
a
do you
sport.
think of this? Now,
Everything has
the
gone
other one
to
is
shit.
standing there.
But the
She
prostitutes
looks at me, she
coming,
goes,
so I'm a
"You're
little
fat."
confused.
Lisa, Joe. I mean, Lisa's
Well,
not
yeah.
skinny by any means, eh?
You know, they say prostitution's the oldest profession.
Yeah.
Well, it's fucking not.
So anyway,
The oldest
Lisa-
profession is begging, because somebody had to ask for it.
Don't you ever tell anyone that they're fat.
Yeah. Well, the
Because
politics
what do you
is
think of me?
the thing that pisses me off, Josh. Like I
You
don't,
know?
I
So anyway, a couple of days.
as
later,
from my channel, you've seen things. I watch a lot of shit. What's going on? I try to stay out of the politics.
well, she
but,
never
I mean,
really apologized
In the States right now, I mean, I don't care about Trump one way or the fucking other.
because she
I
is not fat.
See that they're rescuing lots of children, the federal officers lately, which if that's federal officers, that's Trump, right? That's fucking great. Like I said in videos before and months ago about
And
them rescuing
at
them
that
in
time,
in
when
Central
I-
Park and
this
that.
was going on, I
That
was
stuff's great. But we know their politicians are all there for
124.
themselves anyways, right?
I really
And
don't
as far as
know.
Joe Biden goes, like that guy's
And,
fucking head's
I
gone,
was standing
okay?
there and I said,
But the thing that pisses me off being
"You
here in
know, you wanna
Canada
see me when I
is the
was
amount of people here in Canada that hate Trump and scream about Trump.
She
And
goes,
I'm like,
"Oh." I said, yeah.
Why don't you look at the prime minister, the guy that's running our fucking country? Like this idiot just the other day
I didn't mean you were fat.
ordered and paid for
That just-
out of our
but
money
can't you have
for
a bigger-
88 million
bigger?
doses of COVID vaccine. Okay, folks?
Total
There's like
bullshit.
32 million people in Canada. He ordered like enough to
Oh,
fucking
Lisa
near
just
do everybody
found
3
out.
times. Why?
And of course, our
It makes no sense to
district
me.
manager,
but
Lisa, she's
people
a
here in
bone
Canada
girl, and she's got to be a good 5.
don't get up in
7,
arms
8.
about the leader of their
But
country like they
okay,
do in the States.
but she's always
The
correct.
people
She
here,
doesn't
I
look
hear more
that
from
way.
talking to people about Trump than I do from our own prime minister. So that's what pisses me.
I put in my resignation.
1251.
Because when-
Oh, so-
That's what I started.
Okay.
I fell on the ice. I had to go and open the store that
No,
day.
we're not. I'm on the West Coast. It's 8:53 here, Josh.
So I thought, okay. So I wrote.
Trudeau is fucking Castro's son. You can check out my videos on that.
And she phoned and I said, Lisa, there is a letter for you.
Yeah, I know Trump might not be the best thing, but he's got, because listen, guys,
You're not putting it right now, are you?
the scary thing that I can
I
see,
do that too.
and I was quite surprised when he picked Camellia Harris there, or whatever her fucking name is, for BP, because I can see their plan of if Biden got elected to get him the fuck out of office and put her in being her president, right? And that'd be a scary fucking thing from what I've seen of her record, right?
She says,
But I can't foresee that. And like I've said in my fucking bid the other night, like, hey man, don't go down into the cities. Just stay the fuck out of them. I mean, they got curfews on them, and if you're down there and the curfew's on, you're breaking law area, just stay the fuck out of it and go and vote on voting day to make things change. Yeah, Joe Biden's a creepy little mother. He's a creepy motherfucker for sure. I've seen so many videos on his. And the thing I don't understand, folks, is if I was one of them kids' dad standing there seeing that, I'd be backhanded that motherfucker so fucking fast, right? But because they want that power and shit, they'll sacrifice their fucking children for it. That shows you the type of people they are, right?
You're shutting down my favorite store, huh? She turns around, she goes, oh my God. She says,
like my little granddaughter, she was 8 years old. There's this fucking 13-year-old boy here in town. Okay? And I know him and I know his little sisters and shit like that, right? He come over to our house and he's been over many times, right? And Savannah wanted to go somewhere with him, right? No. First of all, he went in her bedroom, closed the door. I was like, fuck that shit, right? And then she wanted to go with him. And I said, you ain't going fucking nowhere with him, right? Like, he's fucking 12, 13 years old. You're 8 years old. Fuck that shit, right? Well, he left and Savannah had my wife's phone. And my wife went in and got it. She come out, she was white as a ghost. She was shaking. She could hardly hold that phone. So what the fuck's going on? Look at the phone. This little motherfucker was sending my granddaughter texts, wanted naked pictures and shit of her, right? Okay. I went out the front door of the fucking building. He was across the street. I said, you're fucking dead, motherfucker. Right? Seems reasonable to me. And of course, he run right in the store and fucking cried, whine, and fucking cops and all this shit, right? Well, I went to the police station to make a fucking complaint. And I don't know if you guys have seen my fucking hat, Wile E. Coyote. The hat I wear all the time. Well, it was winter, I was wearing that. I was going in the back to make a statement. She said, oh, you can leave your hat and have my sheepskin coat on out here. So I took everything and put it on the chair. And I turned and she seen I had a knife. She said, oh, you got a knife? Oh, you got to leave that out here too. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm here making a statement. You got a gun, taser, fucking pepper spray, every fucking thing else, right? Yeah, but anyways, basically all she said to me when I told the kid I was gonna fucking kill him was, Dan, don't say things like that, right? Then I seen her a few days later. She was at the school. I want to talk to her about this because we're in a little town. I want this kid fucking kept away from my granddaughter, right? And left a note on her cop car. Was at the school. I seen her. She pulled me over on the street. She come up and started talking to me. And she says, well, you know what? It's your and your wife's fault for letting Savannah use your phone. I fucking looked at her and said, you fucking dumb cunt. Exact fucking words. You can fuck right off. And turned around and walked away. Right? How
dare they say?
Yeah, I know.
7-year-old initiated.
Right? Isn't that crazy? But anyways.
Yeah. But the reason you let her is so she could be in contact with you guys.
No, it wasn't that. It was, she played on my phone. She talked to her friends.
Yeah.
But I could see what was going on. How do you think I fucking found out so fast?
Yeah.
Because I saw it going on.
Yeah.
But only one
Well,
yeah.
the Chinese thing, China's in big trouble, man. And if you see my vid, fucking Heaven's Mandate, China's fucked or something like that, Heaven's Mandate thing.
Really, 7-year-old.
That's a really old legend that basically states that, to make it simple, if the leader of the country isn't prospering and people aren't prospering and things are good and harmony and all that shit, then you're going to fucking pay for it, and fucking heaven or nature is going to come down on you. And I think that's what's happening there. There's so much negativity and shit going on. The earthquakes are having, their crops are failing, the floods are fucking having, all that stuff. It's coming down on them.
This is what I heard. It's all the Canadians' fault this is all going on. Well, what do you think? What we have to do is beyond me, but
should cops be replaced with soldiers? No. Cops should be trained better. And not only that, they should be more physically fit. Fuck this shit. You see some of these fucking cops, they couldn't chase anybody a quarter fucking block. No, they shouldn't be more defunded. They should be trained better.
yeah.
They should be trained they should be trained in better hand-to-hand combat so we don't have to escalate to tasers or guns. So we're not scared to try and handle and get hands-on with somebody. Because that's what happens. You got this 5'3" fat fucking nigger bitch, and you got a 6'6" guy, 250 pounds. She's scared shitless. She's pulling her gun out first thing, right? But first of all, the
because the only time I wear glasses is
acceptance rate is way too low, right? It shouldn't be. Here in Canada, RCMP is a whole different fucking thing, right? First of all, in the RCMP, you have a 2-year period. And you fuck up in them 2 years, you don't get on the force, right? That, none of this fucking 30-day thing or whatever the fuck they have in the States, whatever it is, I don't know. And as far as physically fit, they have to pass these fucking things. I don't know if it's every year, every 6 months, whatever the case may be. You do not see a lot of fat RCMP officers. Will, am I right or wrong? You don't see a lot of fat RCMP officers. Huh?
Tons of them.
What?
Tons of them.
Is there? Well, I haven't run into lots. But you know what I mean? Down in the States, and even here, they should be physically fit. So they don't have to escalate things to tasers or guns or pepper sprays or nightsticks or whatever the case may be, right? I remember in my day, like, especially in the prairies in Canada, motherfucker, all the cops were 6 foot something, big fucking Ukrainian boys and shit. Like, fuck, man. I seen 2 cops go in a fucking bar and carry guys out, one in each fucking arm, right? They weren't pulling guns and fucking nightsticks and shit like that. So that's what I think. I think they should be trained better and continue training, right? 1 day a week of your 5-day shift, 1 day a week is in the fucking physical training, fucking hand-to-hand combat training, fucking gun training, all this fucking shit, right? Because it's actually getting to the point now, if you watch some of these videos, you can see the cops are hesitating to shoot the guy.
How hard it is to get the ingredients for some of that?
Yeah, I know, shoot first, paperwork later. Well,
Yeah.
there's cops like that in every kind of organization, for sure. Should know boxing and wrestling, yeah, or jiu-jitsu or some fucking thing like that. Have some kind of hand-to-hand shit.
That's right.
So
don't
That's what
have
I
any
think anyways, like,
between you and I.
and
Like, this doesn't even have.
I mean, they're advertising on TV, for heaven's sakes.
This is.
when I noticed something here, just to get a little off subject, but with the jail system in the States, because a lot of it's private.
It doesn't work.
When I first started watching YouTube and that, I was watching some of the prison channels, like After Prison Show and 23-in-1, Lockdown 23-in-1, and Big Hurt and shit like that. And they talked about everybody's always hungry in there, right?
Well, this is what they're showing.
Because they're saving money on not feeding them.
Is this?
When I got Willie out
If you
2 weeks ago or whatever, that fucking boy got chubby there in jail. Well, he tells me, he said, Dad, well, first of all, we don't do fuck all. And we have to have a minimum of 2,400 calories a day, right? And in the federal system here in Canada, it's 3,400 calories a day. That just shows you the difference in the prison systems, right? I just thought that was kind of a weird thing because,
And there's.
I haven't seen the boy in a year, but he's chubbier than it was, but we'll get him the fuck off him. Hell yeah, I did 23-in-1. Yeah, well, Josh, I never spent a day in prison in my life. And as you can tell from my stories, I've spent lots of nights or two in fucking jails for having fun, but I never went to prison. I went one day when I was 16, 1977, for to the pen here, for Scared Straight kind of program. I was in there for the day, right? Yeah, that's it. Prison wasn't for me at all, not at all. I got smart enough, never went back, I guess. But then I did a lot of robbing other criminals and drug dealers and pulling cons and shit like that, or if it was any robbing thing, it was big corporations, shit like that went down. Not just normal people. Fuck, we used to steal fucking cars when I was a kid like fun crazy. But right off the car lot. We never stole anyone's car. Well,
has caused nerve damage.
my buddy's mom, we used to steal her car all the time because she'd come home drunk and then we just steal her car.
It's all to do with the
If we
cancer.
did it too much, little bit of damage, we just blame it on her. I don't know what you did, Mom.
Go
You
to a
always say,
doctor that knows something about it.
I'm not sure what killed him. I think, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
We shooting
And I
guy in the video
told
was
her
drugged
this.
out and naked
Oh,
while
well, you
praying
know,
and
yeah,
asking
and
cops
then,
to look at
I'm
his
like,
privates.
God, Francis.
Holy fuck. Hey, did you guys see the video of the guy
Yeah.
fucking raping the fucking girl in the New York subway in front of everybody and nobody's doing fuck all? I'm fucking serious. Check it out on YouTube. I'm sure it wouldn't be fucking hard to find. It's
Well,
fucking
her
crazy.
blood
Like,
and numbness of the
you
hand.
see a guy in the back of the guy filming it bad enough. Maybe it was a girl filming it, but regardless, nobody did it. And the guy got up and looked at everybody like, what are you gonna do? Fuck.
So,
I think you could pull out the gun and shoot the motherfucker when he was doing that and take your chances in front of the judge,
yeah.
right? It's like that.
Well, that's-
I don't know what movie Clint Eastwood one it was. Fucking, they were trying to do something because he shot some fucking guy. And the guy goes to him, well, how'd you know he was gonna rape her? Well, generally
Okay,
when I
anything.
see
Yeah,
a
then go and see
guy
something.
running down the alley with a fucking butcher knife and a heart on naked, I figure he's gonna rape the girl.
But I'm thinking drops like this or-
That's a
or
great
one
line,
this
isn't it?
and that.
Hey, Willie, you hear that? Clint Eastwood, one of his things, the guy says, because he killed somebody, right? And the guy, his superior goes, well, how'd you know he was gonna rape her? Well, when I see a naked guy with a butcher knife running down an alley with a heart on, he says, I figure he's gonna rape her.
My neck is
It's
still
not
hurting.
enough that anybody would notice that I.
What, they
have,
didn't do anything?
2 milligrams of
It's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they didn't do anything. Isn't that crazy?
To somebody.
It's just like I watching it. You see the people, the guy hitting the back of the head with the brick, nobody doing nothing, filming it. The cop, David Dorn there, that got shot bleeding out in the sidewalk. Everybody filming it, nobody fucking doing it. Same with George Floyd. I don't agree with what's happening either.
Yeah.
But I would have tackled that fucking cop and took my chances with the fucking judge, right? But whatever, they want to film it and get famous on YouTube, I guess.
I've been, if I had a,
Yeah, I know, Josh, it's hard to watch. And some of these things I've researched, like the adrenochrome and a lot of those things, it's hard to sleep that night sometimes when I've been checking all
but
out.
I don't have.
It is.
microwave to keep these things up.
It's a fucked up world. Like, it's basically like this. If you can think it's happening, it's happening.
Chris wants to go Betty
There you go. Oh, yeah.
It's insomnia time.
Yeah.
When I
Okay.
can't sleep, I bake myself to sleep.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Josh, did you see my video TikTok challenge? You got to see it, buddy. You'll have a laugh.
Sundays,
I got to grab a beer. I'll be right back.
it'll be like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I gotta work.
Talk,
I
Trace.
can't sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do this to me.
Say hi.
I don't
Hello,
talk
everybody.
to people.
Oh,
All they see is two people, you know?
yeah,
You
exactly.
just go, that's
Hurry up.
okay.
He does this to me on purpose because he knows I don't like to talk in front of people.
Yeah,
I'll sit back. I'll let him.
yeah.
He asked me one day, he goes, why don't you ever do it on TV?
Yes.
I said, because I don't like to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't have to have everybody.
Yeah, it's on my channel, TikTok challenge. That's the name of the video, Josh.
You're like that. You like people to listen to you.
No, they're not going to become the fucking maniacs of the future because the tide's changing, man. The tide's changing. The good's coming out. Too many people are finding out too many things,
It's getting close to bedtime.
getting too woke.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
And I don't mean woke in a bad way, like all the fucking Hollywood people and that shit. Like I said,
And I am such
if
a-
you're so fucking woke to pay the bail and shit for these fucking rioters and the lawyers,
Well, I didn't sleep well last
why aren't you paying the
night.
bail and the fucking lawyers for all these guys in prison down there for little marijuana charges if you're so fucking woke?
Well, her bed shouldn't be too bad. How hard's her bed?
How long have I been smoking cigarettes?
Oh, well then.
Do you want your brown blanket that's on there?
You can use this one. I just watched
I'd have to say about
I just threw.
I was probably like
fleecy thing.
11 years old or something like that.
So
I remember
don't
my
like
grandpa,
anything heavy on me.
one of my stepdad's dads, a step grandpa, I guess you call him, but he
That
rolled
black
his own and
fleecy-
smoked it.
Yeah,
I just
Yeah.
washed
And he'd have a butt about this long in his mouth here, and he'd
I
sit
just
there.
can't
He'd say, "Hey boys,
Like-
this is what you do when you're
Filthy.
behind the bar and having a smoke. And Mama comes
now
around
I
the corner.
crocheted him.
That fucking lit hair would go right in his fucking mouth,
Like a lap,
right, and then he'd pop it back out.
okay?
When you're a kid, like 8, 9
And I
years old, that's
crocheted one for myself.
fuck. I
He's
never
got
seen
it
anything like
on
that,
this
right?
side of the bed, over the sheet.
But yeah, probably
I've
since
got
then.
the sheet
I've been
and my
smoking
pillow,
weed since I
and the
was
sheet is pushed off. I can't stand anything on me.
13, pretty regularly. I think I
getting
smoked a
cold,
joint when I was
he wants
about 12. Before that, I
I'm
was
like, oh, well, fine.
working in my
That's still on the
stepdad's
side,
transmission
between him and
shop on the weekend. I think I
Yeah.
found a joint in the manager's
About
desk
4
or
o'clock in the
something.
morning, I'll reach over.
Took that and
I'll
smoked it.
Sort of pull it over a little.
I think that was the
just
first
to-
time I smoked
Just to
any
cover
weed.
this part, because
I gotta have
that's
one.
chilly.
Oh,
Like-
my video too, it's on the channel too. Me and 5 pounds of weed.
I
That's
can't stand anything heavy
Me
on
and-
me. It bothers me.
3 of my buddies when we
No, I
were
have to
13
have my
stole 5
shoulders
pounds. That was
Yeah.
my introduction into selling
selling
weed. I was going to junior high. I had fucking bread bags full of weed in my cowboy boots.
Oh,
my shoulder.
Gotta have the feet out. Gotta have the feet out. I'm sorry. And I'm not the only one. Men. I've talked to men. They
Uh-oh.
said, I have to have 1 foot
Uh-oh.
out.
I always get my.
Have to.
I'm out, a cat. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks,
exactly.
dear. Or I
And
guess
I've
I hope I
told
got it
people
right,
that's
dear.
crazy. No, it's not.
We'll see you later. Thanks for joining us. Hate, love, nothing. One time, pop in your name so I know what to say. Say bye, Trace.
Bye, everybody.
Well, not everybody, just one's going.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know about Josh yet, but
Thanks
Josh
for coming.
Josh has actually been involved in my channel like way back, for a long time. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. For a long time, I don't know if it was through fucking Nick or not.
Oh, yeah.
Nick doesn't do anything on YouTube no more, man. Nick, I think, is pretty fucked up again. Seems to be. Huh?
That one, yes.
No, it's giving Tracy a hard time. It's your clock phone. The one that says it's going on
No.
6:30.
It's right. It's right twice a day.
Exactly. The morning and evening. Oh God. That's what I told somebody on my car radio. My car.
Yeah, through Testamental. That's right, Josh. You've been around for a while.
She says to me, "You got the wrong time on there." I said,
That's
"Yeah,
good, buddy.
twice
But you
a day,
disappeared there for a
it's
while. Didn't see you much, and it's
Yeah,
sad
so
Nick's
okay.
giving up that stuff, man.
I did finally reset it.
Yeah, I think he's well, I don't know. I mean, I hate to say things, but sometimes I think this
sorry,
PTSD
guys.
thing is
I really do have to go to bed. I am just.
it might be used as a bit of an excuse sometimes. I think maybe
If
Did-
you hear anyone
hey,
get
here
up
in
the middle of the
Canada,
night, it's
a
me.
fucking guy got
Give me a
off
glass of water.
of
What's your
pedophile
problem?
charges for PTSD. Do you hear that, Willie?
Okay, I'll use
A guy, a
the
pedophile guy,
electrolytes then,
In Canada here, got off because he had
in case I have
PTSD.
to- In case I have to take a thing.
Seriously. It just happened a couple months ago, or maybe not a month ago. I don't know, something like that.
No, it's one.
Isn't that fucking crazy? Huh?
It's fucked up, yeah.
That's fucked up.
But they're
Right.
telling me, well, you have to have electrolytes with these pills that I was taking before. And I looked at it, I went, oh, okay. And then, well, they're showing me these couple of little.
So, Josh, are you working now, or is it
in the- in
you
the
shut down 'cause all the
something.
stupid COVID shit? Oh, you don't have to apologize, man. That's cool if you fell off for a while. That's all fucking okay. I just wonder, like I said, I'm getting more friends through his YouTube channel than I do normally walking around.
Just the produce department, or
Right.
you know quite a bit about this main store. Well, I pretty well know the main store. I said, good. I was told I have to get these drinks to take these pills with that have electrolytes. She says, oh, okay. So she whips me down, Gatorade. So, yeah, got me my Gatorade. And,
Are you allowed to wear a fucking blade down there, Josh?
oh, Lord God in heaven. Hey, when you get to my age, you moan and groan.
That's my age, I'm on ground.
It's like, oh crap, oh crap, oh
Me
crap.
too.
Oh,
Wine lubricates the joints, I heard.
well, I
Oh,
keep
man.
hoping.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You can't carry anything over 3 inches. Fuck. See, here it's 3 inches or under, you can have it concealed. You have it in your pocket. Anything over 3 inches, you have to wear it out where the whole world can feel it. Right? And there is no really definition of length. I was in Alberta last year, and it was like midnight. I walked up from Rebel Bob's to go get smokes. And there was a fucking cop getting gas, and I felt his fucking eyes on me as soon as I walked in the store. And then he pulled up to the front of the store, and when I walked out, and he goes, "Hey," I said, "What?" He said, "The knife you got there." I said, "I'm not fucking illegal about it, and you know it." He goes, "Well, that depends." What the fuck do you mean it depends? Either it's illegal or it's not illegal. It doesn't depend. That's like saying, "Well, Your Honor, I robbed the bank, but I only took $100." Right? Yeah. So, I mean, even the cops don't know themselves, right? I know they're scared shitless of knives. I know that. They don't like them. I had a cop. I wasn't being arrested. He was putting me in the back of his car because they were towing my fucking car away, and I needed a ride, and I had my toolboxes, and he'd already busted me once, this prick. And I guess he felt sorry for me. He's giving me a ride. So he opens the back door of the police car, and he says to me, he says, "Oh, I know you got a knife, but you don't got a gun, do you?" What the fuck? What? Yeah, I do. Isn't it nice, pretty one? Fucking, like I would tell you, like, what a stupid fucking question, eh? That's a true story, man. And then he got me to the reserve where I was going and asked for the ticket. I gave it to him, and he ripped it up, threw it in the ground, drove away. Still towed Mama's car away, though. Yeah, 6 inches total, handle included. Holy fuck. That sucked. Like here, when I go to court or whatever, you have to hand your knife into the sheriff, and then you get it back. So if it was illegal, they wouldn't give it back to me, right? I've actually had sheriffs thank me for handing it in because, well, it's a fucking law. They really flip up. If you didn't, they'd be flipping right the fuck out. Right? Actually, one sheriff there now, we've talked a few times because I carry a bayonet. And we talked about it and stuff and why I wear it and that. And actually, he on my YouTube channel. So I don't know if he's watched any of it or not, but kind of different. I guess he must have been in the army too or something because we were talking. He says, "Oh, he remembers having to fix bayonets. So the only time you have to fix bayonets is on the rifle when you're in the army." Well, you want to see the blade again? It's a bayonet. I believe it's for some kind of Swiss rifle. Here, hold on, Josh. We got better than that yet. You guys can talk, say hi.
Oh, give it up. Just left you again.
Okay, you see that one? Well, it's longer than a fucking computer for sure. That's another bayonet for an AK-47. Now this one here, this is handmade by somebody, right? But the old guy's in his 70s and his hands don't work good enough to make a handle. So I'm gonna make a handle for it. But that's handmade. Right? Heavy fucking thing too, man. It's good steel for sure. I may end up wearing that in my tool belt, I think. Because I have one in there, but it's more of a hunting knife. Yeah, an old marine knife. I used to have a K-bar too. They're fucking nice. Really nice. Yeah, the handmade one. Isn't that cool? Like, I sold the old guy, or brought him. Well, I didn't bring him. Boss did, but we got him some firewood. He's a friend of one of my friends, and people take advantage of the old guy and that. But we got him some firewood, and he was pretty tickled pink. And yeah, he gave me that blade. I put a handle on it. I don't know what I'm gonna. I'll put some wood handle, something. We got something at the mill I can make nice. Did your mom go to bed? Or is she in the bathroom?
Doing something.
I think she went to bed.
Did she go to bed?
I think so.
Good.
I think that's what she said.
Huh?
I think that's what she said. She went to bed.
I'm ready for bed.
She must have the bathroom doors open. So I guess the mother-in-law's gone. Holy fuck, that surprised me. She drove up today though, right?
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
That's
I don't know.
because she wasn't feeling good.
Oh yeah, it's just us having a conversation, Josh. That's okay. Like Mama could, well, here, I'll tell you what, we'll move this thing over here a little closer and I can sit beside Mama and talk to her.
Well, you don't have to.
I know she's like, I don't have to. She's all shy. Like, what the fuck, right? It's only friends here now on the YouTube channel thing. It's just Josh, and he's been around since.
Since the good old days, eh?
Yeah, since I fucking here first started.
Since Jesus was a cowboy.
Huh? Since Jesus was a cowboy. That's right. Josh has been around since Jesus was a cowboy. We'll put this over here. How's that? Can you see? Oh, I'll sit down and then we'll see how things go. Yeah, that's not too bad, eh? How's that, Josh? We'll fucking roll up a joint here too, buddy. Might as well.
Getting close to bedtime.
What's that, sweetie?
Said it's getting close to bedtime.
Yeah, I know, but we're fine right now.
Okay. Hold on. We're gonna do this
Because,
again.
well, she's got to work in the morning, Josh, and so do I, but me, it don't fucking matter. I only work 5-6 hours if I want. And I can show up for a couple hours and fuck off. Don't matter. But Mama, she can. She got one of them real jobs where she's got to be there. She makes cheese. Makes good fucking cheese, too. Sometimes she comes home and she stinks, so motherfucker, she got to have a shower right away. But I can't read them from here. Can you read it?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
See, that's the
like,
problem, Josh. We might have to move closer here when I get this joint rolled.
looks great. I will appreciate.
Well, you can move it closer.
Yeah, like that's gonna help. There, how's that? Can
That's
you read
not
it
bad.
now?
No, hold on. I'm on the joint. Fucking priorities here. Hold on. How did I end up with 2 fucking beers? Oh, what the
Well,
fuck?
one's ain't even open.
Yeah, one isn't even on. How the fuck did I do that?
Turn that fan off, please.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. We're back. Okay, now I'll try to read this stuff. Don't have to, don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. Fuck that. I've been making her feel uncomfortable for fucking years. She just, I know her so well. She likes it anyways. Looks great. Roll up as well. Okay. I appreciate you staying up, man. That's awesome. Oh, fuck. It's, like you said, what time is it here? Like 9:30 or something? Hold on. Oh, 9:24. That's fuck home. Mind you, I started at what, 4:45 this morning about? I empty a mail truck here in a little
10
town.
after 5.
Not every morning, but I do. Yeah, it was like 5 or so when I started this morning. And the guy I do it for, Josh, he's a oh, he's 6 foot something for sure.
Big.
Yeah, big. Ooh, that's good to me. Kickstart them lungs. He's a big Jamaican raspberry type of guy. Hell of a nice guy. Just you wouldn't think he's the kind of guy I had as a friend, I guess, or whatever, you know. I'm 3 hours ahead of y'all. Yeah, I know. It's like 12:30 there, just about.
Oh, I thought I was tired.
Yeah, well. Do you got kids or married or anything, Josh, or what? Or you don't have to say if you don't want to. I love Jamaican accents. Yeah, I can hardly understand the motherfucker half the time. Well, part of it's because I'm deaf in one ear and one don't work too good. But yeah, he's got a pretty thick accent. I gave him a joint one day. He likes weed, of course. Got one baby girl. Cool. Little girls they're
joy for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then they hit puberty.
I mean, well, Josh, we raise our little granddaughter, and obviously we've already raised kids. And yeah, it's me and baby mama aren't together. Well, that sucks. But you're raising a little girl, or the little girl's with the mama? Or is that getting too personal?
Yeah.
Hold on. We split the time as much as possible.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's good. You got to see the kids, man, because we both raise her. Good. That's good.
Yeah.
This fucking bullshit they were spreading, or they're not spreading it so much, but they did for quite a while. This fucking fathers don't matter and shit is fucking bullshit.
No, you need both your parents.
Of course you do.
Learn different things from each.
Yeah. Oh, here, sorry, I forgot. See.
I have my pen.
Oh yeah, she's smoking on her fucking shattery pen thing, whatever the hell it is. Baby girl's daddy's girl. Of course, you're always fucking daddy's girl. Usually, ask both my sons; they'll tell you that I spoiled Becky. I don't think I fucking did, but
Yeah, for a while.
yeah,
She was daddy's little girl.
it's just the way it is, I
They're
guess.
little princesses.
Mm-hmm.
And then they turn into little monsters.
Oh, little princess. Fucking cutting her hair off her fucking Barbies and fucking painting her face as camel so they looked like G.I. Joes like the boys had. Yeah, real fucking princess she was. What? Dad beats dad don't matter. No, those ones don't. Like I said.
They can't bother, they're not worth it.
I said I had lots of stepdads, and some were good experiences. Majority weren't good experiences. Right? But that's part of the reason probably I went a little rebel and everything, because like one guy would be there and say, yeah, do things this way, and then he'd be gone. Some guy'd come and he'd want things done different. After a while, it's like, fuck that. Oh, we got phone going. I don't know who it is.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Who's that? Is that back?
No, not yet. Okay.
Put her on speakerphone so we can talk. It's Becky.
Okay, that's all you want to know? Okay. Love you. Bye.
What you want?
She wanted to know if I gave that blanket to Kaz yet.
Oh, that was our daughter that phone. That's where Savannah is visiting her mom because she's up here. Got a trial to go to all week.
She's doing good, though.
Yeah, she's
Looking
doing good. Yeah, she's doing good. Nothing
Mm,
crazy.
It's like,
That's my kid. 1 minute she's playing with Barbies, and the next she's looking for bugs and digging in the dirt. Yeah.
that's okay. That's Savannah.
Yeah.
She's a girly girl, but she's a tomboy, too.
What was that little beat we had? Oh, I don't know. Something. Oh,
DC.
hold on.
Oh,
I
battery.
got to replug in here. Hold on.
Battery running. Yeah, it's nice that she can see her mom now. It was a long time.
You got a plug in there, sweetie?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. That's like alcohol abuse. Here. Shit. Is this dirty stuff here? Or clean?
Yeah, dirty.
I just kicked over my, oh, and I knocked it over again. Holy fuck.
Okay, you're cut off.
Fuck you. Cut off.
If you're spilling it, you don't need it.
I know it's alcohol abuse. I just didn't see it sitting there and blow over.
Oh, yeah, where you put it?
Fucking smart ass. Okay, we're plugged in. We ain't get. Oh, okay. I guess it blacks out for a second. Yeah, it's good she's seeing her mom. Yeah, it is. Because mama was like in jail for a year or so, eh?
18 months.
18 months. There you go. The kid never got to see her. Yeah, it's different when you're raising that little girl and you see it all, right? Like how it affects them and stuff. And tell you, Josh, when I first fucking got her, like 2-3 days after I had her, we're sitting at the farm, and she beautiful summer day, she's sitting on a stump and she's crying for her mommy, her daddy, and her doggy. And I was like, fucking watching this on the porch. There's a tear running down my cheek, man. It's one of the saddest things I ever seen in my fucking life. And that's when I decided we're gonna give her a safe, stable, happy home. And that's what we've done, eh, Mama?
Yeah, almost
Right.
9 years now.
Fuck, I used to go on all the field trips and everything, Josh. You imagine it. Fucking old outlaw like me going on field trips and shit with little kindergartens in grade 1. I'd go to school.
Carrying a
Oh,
Hello Kitty backpack.
fuck. Man, you got to be secure in your masculinity. I get a phone call from the school. Savannah forgot her backpack and her lunch and everything. I had to carry school. Josh, I was walking down the street with a bright pink Hello Kitty fucking backpack. All dressed in black, big black hat, carrying a big knife.
Were you mad?
Was I mad? No, I wasn't mad. It was just like I had to fucking do it. What are you gonna do, right?
Maybe a little crazy.
Yeah, well, I've always been crazy. It kept me from going insane, right? No, I wasn't mad about it. I mean, no sense getting mad about something you can't do anything about, really, right? I guess that's, I don't know what you call it. And the thing is, Josh, if somebody had told me a year earlier, hey, you're going to be walking down the street with a bright pink fucking Hello Kitty fucking backpack, I'd probably have backhanded him. Fuck you, you fucking idiot. And there we are. You know what? Never know what life will bring you, man. IMFOA. What's that mean?
Laugh my ass off. Yeah, laugh my ass off.
IMFAO.
Laugh my fucking ass off. Do you get it now?
Laughing my fucking ass off. Oh, okay.
Got it? Okay.
I don't know a lot of these, whatever they're called, Josh. I don't. So, okay. Secure as fuck. Daughter loves painting my nails. I don't think Savannah painted my nails yet.
No, but she has put makeup on them.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Don't fucking tell nobody else that. Yeah. I know what you mean, man. Like, what are you going to do, right?
Let's say it's something he never did with his daughter, but then his daughter probably never
Oh,
would have asked him to.
Yeah, no. Were I mad at my
But
daughter for going away?
She has braided his beard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Was I mad at my daughter for going away to jail? Well,
We were glad it was over.
Josh, all I have to say is she was on the run for a long time. She was wanted for a long time. We were in a high-speed pursuit with her July 1st one year. I'm not fucking lying to you, okay? Ask Mama.
Yeah.
She'll fucking tell you, right? We had to bail out of the fucking car, and she kept going, and the cops fucking blew by us. But anyways, sorry, man, I text the abbreviation. That's okay. You can do that. Then I'll learn these fucking stupid abbreviations. I don't mean stupid, but I'll learn them then, right? No, I wasn't. Like, once they become adults, what the fuck? You can't do anything. You can give them advice, but they're going to do what they're going to do, right? And
Honestly, the best thing that could have happened to our daughter was going to jail.
Yeah.
She needed to get it over with.
Yeah.
And she had already handed herself in a couple of times.
We've done lots of
just-
it. Fucking, she's been on the street since she was like 15, right? And yes, it's
It was
just,
time to grow up.
and we've had
Dude.
Savannah for 8 years, right, buddy? We've had her for a long fucking time, right? She doesn't know anything but old man and grandma. Well, I don't know. Are our kids millennium, whatever that is?
Millennium.
Yeah. Are they that what they are? I don't know. Our kids are 32 to 28. Have I got that right?
Yes.
Hey, fuck, I got it right.
Becky
Usually
will
I
be
can't even
29
fucking
in a
remember.
couple weeks.
So, but, huh?
Becky will be 29 in a couple weeks.
Yeah, my daughter will be 29 in a couple weeks. Yeah, that's where that's when they were born. That's how old they are. So I don't know if that's been always or whatever. No, it's just they got involved in fucking heavy drugs. They didn't listen. Like,
They just,
yeah, and along with that comes
they were
crime.
born so many times. Don't
Hey,
go there.
And Josh, we won't shit around here, and I've said it on my fucking channel and shit, so there's nothing to hide. I had fucking like a 20-year cocaine habit, and then I had a 12-year morphine and stuff, heroin, because of the doctors. Right, Mama? Not to get personal, but do you feel at fault for her turning into the streets? No, I don't. No, I don't. And I'll tell you why, Josh. Like I said, I was a drug addict. I fucking did drugs and that, but I always worked, right? I didn't for people, right? But not to big extents, or I didn't rob people and shit like that. There was always some kind of con or some kind of thing going on, right? But I always worked, and I had my kids work with me since they were young, right? My daughter worked with us when I run a big job and shit. So no, I don't feel really at fault about it. I guess maybe a little sometimes, but once they get an age, and we tried to help, we tried to do everything. We've bent over backwards.
Unfortunately, we
for
live
all
in
the
a
kids.
generation where two parents have to work and you can't always be there, and
Yeah.
they go the wrong way.
Well, and listen, this is what happened, Josh, and I'm true story, okay? I was working security. My daughter was at a swimming pool. She was what, 13 or 14? She was 14, okay? She was at a friend's swim pool. The friend phones to see if the daughter's home or whatever, because my daughter went around the corner to smoke a joint with some 17-year-old boy or something, and no one's seen her, right? She disappeared. So, of course, there's a panic. Trace come to me. I can't go. I'm working security. Her and my buddy and son went,
Our 2 sons, yeah.
tracked her down in
The
another
police gave me the address.
town. Huh?
The police gave me the address.
Yeah, the police gave her the address, whatever. So they went and got her. Well, when she got home, fucking Tracy give her a cuff in the side of the head, like, you fucking dumb little bitch or whatever, right? Then Tracy's very nonviolent, right? So it was just frustration, all that shit. But then she got in trouble, our daughter, about a week or so later at school, and the counselor said, what's going to happen when you get home? Oh, I'm probably going to get slapped. They sent holy man, only tried to booze her once, mainly weed and alcohol for me and psychedelics. Yeah. Well, I'll explain to you, but so anyways, these welfare workers showed up at our house, right? Well, within about 2 weeks before that, my daughter and my son here, you see Willie, I turned them over at my knee and spanked their ass and said, you're gonna act like children, I'll treat you like a fucking child, right? Not hurt them or maybe eliminate a little bit. And these welfare workers said, oh, they're over 12 years old, you can't touch them. They went fucking nuts after that, basically, hey, Mom? They went fucking crazy. Not that I ever beat my kids or anything, Josh. They got spankings, of course, right? But they always had a healthy fear that Dad might just fucking backhand you. But once they found out that I couldn't do anything to them,
Hell broke loose.
Oh, hell broke loose. That's what happened, Josh. That's all I got to say. And our oldest son at that time, he'd already got his girlfriend pregnant, right? She was living in our house pregnant, so he didn't have much choice, right? Weed, alcohol for me, and psychedelics. Well,
I love the psychedelics.
Oh, we love
myself.
fucking mushrooms. Me and Trace love mushrooms.
I used to like my acid, but nowadays, so I stick to my mushrooms. Oh, I love to see the colors.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust acid nowadays. Never know what the fuck's in it nowadays.
No.
We've got many stories about acid and mushrooms.
Yeah, that was always my drug of choice, the mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms are fun. See, Josh, speaking of mushrooms, when I was like 15 years old or so, we lived in a subdivision next to the farms, and all the topsoil come from the farms. And here in BC, most of the cattle pastures, mushrooms grow in, right? And they grew on our front lawn. So me and my sister would be out early in the morning, like 5 a.m, picking a little baggie full to take to school. And when you pick mushrooms, you flick it, the cap, so the spores fall off, and then the next day you'll have more mushrooms. Never tried mushrooms, really. Want to, though. Did acid at the beach and had drive 30 minutes or so. It was an interesting trip. Yeah, no shit. But anyways, they grew in the front yard, and we'd flick them so you have more mushrooms will grow from the spores, right? And my stepdad would come home from work in the afternoon, and he'd be out in the front lawn trying to kill all these fucking mushrooms. He couldn't figure out why he kept getting more and more fucking mushrooms. So that's how long I've been doing mushrooms for sure, me. Yeah, acid, like, I was probably 16, or it would have been 77 or around there the first time I did acid and shit. And in them days, acid was a whole different thing than it is nowadays, for sure, my friend. Like, it's right, like yeah, one night, I'll just tell you a little story. Me and my cousin and buddy, we got some acid. We're in Vancouver. I don't know if you know where Vancouver is, but it's like the biggest city in the province I live in, okay? And my aunt's place was about an hour and a half away, Haney, from downtown Vancouver, right? Well, got some acid. So my cousin and buddy took some, because in them days, if there was like 3 or 2, somebody did it, and then you see what happened after 20 minutes, half an hour, right? So I never took any. I was driving. And this is the time I had a learner's license, so I was only 16 then, for sure. And my cousin was old enough to be my, whatever they call it when you're got learners. And it was really foggy. And once again, couldn't see the speedometer. I didn't have no fucking dash lights. We got pulled over by this cop. And I know I wasn't speeding in that, right? But these two idiots were starting to get off on the acid. And the cop walks up to the window and he says, I said, why'd you pull me over? I wasn't speeding. He said, well, you're going past for the road conditions. I said, well, I couldn't see the speedometer. He said, what is it, that fucking foggy in here? Well, these two idiots beside me just started roaring like you wouldn't fucking believe, Josh. Damn
Well, I don't know about it being safe around here. They put so much crap in ours now.
Mm-hmm.
I stick with my mushrooms. At least I know it's.
Yeah, mushrooms are fucking natural. I wouldn't
Yeah.
trust the acid and shit nowadays. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't.
There's so much crap being put into it. It's. I hope it's good where you are, because I used to love acid.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, you always laugh. That's mushrooms too, right?
Yeah. I used
Mushrooms,
to love
same
to
thing.
fucking play pool on acid, man. That is the funniest thing to do.
Unless you got to fight with somebody.
Yeah, till some little twerp starts fucking you.
Okay. Do you want to tell a story? You want me to?
It's giving you tears of age.
What?
I cry so hard I have to carry tissues.
You know what I did to her one night, Josh? We're on fucking acid. We're at a buddy's house, right? And he had a scorpion. We already freaked her out with that fucking thing. But she's sitting in an easy, lazy boy chair. And it's one of them vibrating chairs, right? So she gets up and goes to the bathroom. Well, I reach over and I turn the vibrator on in the chair. She comes back and sits down and starts getting this weird look on her face. And she's looking around. She says to me, we got to get the fuck out of here. This whole place is vibrating. What a dick, eh? Do you want to tell the acid story of the bar, or do you want me to? You can. Let Tracy tell you a story. You've seen lots of my biz tell stories. She's good at it.
Okay.
And she remembers more than I do.
Acid trip at the bar, playing pool. Little man starts to bug me, hits on me, fuck whatever. Finally, Dan gets upset, tells the guy to go away. Long story short, he stands up after the bouncers has watched what's going on for probably 10 minutes, whatever. So they're on him. They take him.
The guy tried tapping me.
No, that's outside, honey.
Oh, I was outside. Okay, she told you.
So they take the guys outside. So I finish my drink. I go outside. And the guy is beaking off at Dan and then tries to tackle Dan. Basically, he hits Dan and hits the ground. And Dan's just looking at him going like, what the fuck? So instead of bugging Dan, he starts to beak off at me. And he made the mistake of calling Dan my sugar daddy. Well, now, okay, buddy, you just called me a slut. I don't like that. This is my husband. Dan fucking hit him. So Dan hits him. The guy hits the ground. The bouncers are all over Dan again. I look at them. I'm calling them Huey, Dewey, and Louie because they all look the same because they're all these muscle-bound fucking bald
crew cuts. Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
So it's like, Huey, man, just let him go. Let me get him in a cab. Let me go away. The
I
guy
can
goes,
handle
oh,
it.
you can't fucking deal with this. I said, bud, I'm the one who told him to hit him. Now just let him get up. We'll get in the cab. We'll go home.
Yeah, we went home.
Off to the next bar we went.
Yeah. You always have, that's the problem with having a pretty wife, Josh, is you just got to deal with these fucking idiots, right? And I trust my sweetie completely, have for a fucking long time. Well, I didn't at first because I didn't trust women at all because, like I told you, my mother's a hooer, my aunts, my grandma, everybody. So, but regardless. But you always have to deal with this. And she has to deal with it too. She's had watched women try to pick me up right in fucking front of her.
It's so funny.
Right? And she knows her she knows me, right? Like, it ain't happening, ladies. You can, whatever, right?
This is what he wants.
Yeah. Yeah, I want my sweetie. I don't give a fuck about any other broad, right? That's why I keep her so happy, because she's the only one I know that'll fuck me. To put it simply. Was that on acid? Yeah, we were doing acid. just so I can get a good picture. How tall are you, Dan? 5'11", but then I guess with my cowboy boots on, it's like 6'1" or something like that. Depends which cowboy boots I got on, I guess. But something like that, yeah. How much do I weigh, Josh? I don't know. I haven't been on a scale in so fucking long I couldn't fucking tell you. Right? I have no idea.
I'm guessing 180, 200.
Yeah, something like that. Probably.
At least twice me.
Yeah. Well, she's only 95 pounds. Right? If you can't lift them with your tongue, you're too fucking fat, Josh. Remember that. Yeah, Josh, my mom's been through so many relationships. My sister's been married so many times. I can't even keep count. I can't tell you what her last name is now.
I don't think any of them lasted a year.
No. And Josh, I've always felt sorry for people that haven't found what I have. Like, okay, Josh, check out the YouTube channel Rockin' to Country. It's rock with a capital N, then a 2, and then country. He does reactions to country music songs, but if you pay him, he'll do dedications and shit to people. He's done them on my birthday, when Willie got out of jail, and he did one for Tracy today. So check it out. He's a hell of a good guy. He's in New Jersey. He's a college guy and everything. Like, we've become pretty good friends, talk on the phone and all that shit. Another person you wouldn't think would be like friends with me because of the different lifestyles, whatever.
Different backgrounds.
Yeah, different backgrounds for sure. For sure. Yeah, check out if you want. On my birthday, he did 25 minutes ago, Johnny Cash, and Only Hell My Mom Ever Raised, Johnny Paycheck. It's pretty good. The Johnny Cash one, I watched lots of his videos, and it's the first time I ever heard him swear. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what I have tattooed there 25 minutes ago in the news. It's a Johnny Cash song about getting hung, and my dad died from hanging. This is interesting as hell, Trace. Mm-hmm. It is. Do you want to smoke by chance? No. She got one of them vaporizer things. She don't smoke no more, but every once in a while she wants to smoke.
Mm.
Well, he must still be there, I guess.
I don't know.
We got another laugh, my fucking asshole. Now I know what that is. For sure. Man, if we are ever hung out, you would say the same thing. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, unfortunately, Josh, I can't go across the border into your country because I have a record with little drug possession charges and stupid shit. I've only been caught ever with an ounce was the most. And it wasn't my fucking ounce. It was in the glove compartment of the truck I was driving, and I had to admit to it because Buddy wouldn't admit to it. I had to admit to it because I was driving my future father-in-law's truck. You can go to Canada? Well, that's good. Yeah, you only got misdemeanors in the States. I'm pretty sure you can go to Canada. Well, not now because fucking all the borders are closed pretty well. Well, you could get a visa and say you're coming to work for me. If you got misdemeanors in the States, you can still come to Canada, can you, Will?
Depends.
open container. That's a misdemeanor, open container. That's open booze. Yeah, I don't think they'd stop you from coming through the border. Oh, and possession of marijuana. Well, that don't matter in Canada because it's fucking legal here. So I don't think if you had a possession charge in the States, they'd stop you from coming here where it's legal, would they? I don't know. Yeah, well, Josh, I'm going to finish this smoking bullshit with you, and then we're going to gotta go because Mama wants to go to bed. And, well, she whispered in my ear. What can I say, right? Well, shit. My friend, it's good to talk to you, man. It was like I said before. You disappeared there for a while, so I kind of wondered what happened. Oh. But anyways, hey Josh, just pump my channel to some of your friends and that. Like you said, let's try to get it built so we can make money and then we can send it to the poor, right? Give it to them. And check my company. It's dirtyholefarms.ca. Does that look right? What look right? What was that YouTube channel you wanted me to go to? Rockin' to Country. And it's Rock N, or capital N, to Country. But my company website is dirtyholefarms.ca. Hold on.
Type it in there and it'll show it.
What?
If you type it in there, it'll show it to
Oh, I can type it in here. Okay, hold on. I'll try typing this. Don't count on it though, for fuck's sake. I'm trying to type it in here, buddy. Hold on here. Okay, we'll try that. Did that show up? I guess so. Okay, cool. Okay, buddy. Hakad, I'm going to shut it down and, well, at least go tuck Mama in or something. How do I do this? Oh. Okay, have a good one, man. Give your daughter a hug for me and be safe, buddy.